What is up, everyone? G Money back again for a short video. I don't want to make this one too long, and I hope this is going to film because my phone, for whatever reason, is having issues with storage and backup and whatnot. I've been deleting a bunch of stuff, and it still seems to not want to take videos, so it's pretty annoying. But right now, I'm just sitting out here in the middle of the dark in my car because I thought I'd take a look at the alignment of Saturn and Jupiter. For my whole life, I've actually never known Saturn, what Saturn was in the sky, what it looked like, what star it was, and I've never really known what Jupiter looked like either. I knew it was really bright, but I couldn't really nail in where it was, you know what I mean? So I'm looking at it right now, and it looks like Saturn is just slightly to the left of where Jupiter is. And I'm going to tell you this, I'm not an expert on astrology. I have very little experience in that realm, but I can tell you what, this is a very rare event. I mean, an incredibly rare event that is going to occur here on the 21st of December 2020. And it is something that will not occur for about another 1,000 years. Roughly 800 years, they say this, when the last time something like this occurred. And it's when Jupiter aligns with Saturn on the solstice, while at the same time there is an entire lunar eclipse. That all is going to occur on the 21st of December 2020, the first time in, I want to say 800 years, but I keep hearing different figures, so about 800 to 1,000 years. And it's pretty crazy stuff. Now, about every 20 years, every 20 years, Jupiter does align with Saturn, but the first time it's aligned on the 21st at 0 degrees, this is the first time in 800 years. And every time Jupiter aligns with Saturn, it means that people keep saying there's a big release of energy on planet Earth, that something big happens that changes a lot of things. And, you know, this whole year, particularly leading up until this point, you can definitely see that being the case. It's that you can't deny it. You know, even if you may not believe in some of this stuff, you know that there is something going on right now that is leading to one hell of a big change, whether it be better or for worse. I hope it's for the better. But, you know, what is going on right now is I personally believe that because of this rare, very, very rare alignment that is occurring right now and is going to occur greatly, or not greatly, but is going to, you know, really be dialed in on the 21st. It's really determining a lot of the energy that we are feeling right now. In ourselves, in the rest of the world, certain places we go, moods that we go through, whether it be a mood that is lower or a mood that is higher. I can tell you what, this year my mood has been off and on so drastically, more drastically than any other year. And I know that's been that way for just about every person out there. And don't get me wrong, moods going up and down is something that the average human being goes through. But I feel like this year for myself, and I've talked to others and they felt the same way too, is that this year I've had wild mood swings where in the same day, when I'm angry, I'm really angry. And when I'm happy, I seem to be pretty happy and pretty optimistic and pretty down to crush at life. And it probably has to do with the fact that the world this year really changed, and it kind of changed for the worst. And things are very intense right now, and you can feel the energy of it everywhere you go and from all the people that you come in contact with. Everybody's wearing this stupid fucking mask. You can't see their face. You can only see their eyes. Not everyone's eyes is in tune with their actual emotions. Some people have dead eyes, so you can't tell what they're actually thinking underneath that mask. You can't tell if they're smiling. You can't tell if they're mad. You can't tell anything. You can only hear them talk, and sometimes it's really hard to hear them talk because you're muffled. You're basically muffled under that face diaper that you're wearing, and it's just really, really off. The energy is so off. I've watched my hometown go from being a bustling place 24/7 to a place that it's busy. You know, people are still going about their business and whatnot. There's a lot of cars on the road, but it's still pretty quiet and nothing's really going on. Restaurants aren't open. Bars aren't open. There's nothing going on. There's nothing special at all going on. And it's because of this COVID BS. And I'd like to believe that this lunar eclipse that we're experiencing right now, not lunar eclipse, but partly a lunar eclipse and this rare lineup between Saturn and Jupiter, is in a big part determining what is going on right now on planet Earth. Because it's definitely been a bizarre year, and whatever happens after the 21st will determine the direction, which way things go. My personal prediction is that after the 21st or on the 21st, something big is going to happen. Something big is going to happen. The controlling elite are going to pull out some major cards for something to try to change something, and then perhaps slowly after that, things are going to calm down a little bit. But I don't know. I really have no idea. I really can't predict everything. Everybody that I've listened to talking about this phenomena has had entirely different points of view. And having to, acquire all that different knowledge from all those different people and think about all those different perspectives and bring them all in, trying to form your own opinion out of all that, it's kind of tough. Sometimes you just want to sit there and say, I don't know, but here's what I personally feel. So I don't know what's coming, but I can tell you what, the energy is off in the world today, man. It's so off everywhere you go. It's fucking weird. And I just had to make a video talking about this because I felt it in myself, and other people I know are feeling it in themselves too. I'm having a hard time going to bed at night at a good time, and then I get up the next day all groggy. And, and it seems to be getting later and later. So, yeah, I have no idea. But I can definitely tell you that this lunar eclipse and this rare alignment between Saturn and Jupiter is definitely in part creating some weird energy here on Earth, and perhaps is a sign of all the lunacy that we've had to experience this year and the years before, and perhaps we'll have to experience the years that follow. No, there's always going to be lunacy. It might get crazy after this. I have no idea. But yeah, so here's what I'm going to say for myself and for everyone out there. Keep on living your lives, keep praying, and just keep on doing things that bring you good energy and bring you joy, all right? So that's all I have to say. We'll see what happens here on the 21st, because it's a pretty big deal. Anyways, all right. Hope everyone's having a good one. Peace, God bless, amen, take care. Have a good night.